Examples of difference of two squares. Let's solve the first problem. This is exactly the same format as the equation for the difference of two squares. In this example, x is equal to x, while y is equal to 3. Therefore, by following the equation, the answer to the problem is x plus 3 and x minus 3. What about this second problem? First, we rewrite the equation so it will be the same format as the one above. We rewrite 49 as the square of 7. Now we continue by following the difference of two squares equation. Thus, the final answer is x plus 7 and x minus 7. Let us solve more problems. How do we solve this? Can we rewrite the expression to the same format above? Yes, we can. We write 121 as the square of 11. And now, by following the format for difference of two squares, the final answer is 11 plus y and 11 minus y. Here is another problem, x squared minus 36y squared. First is to rewrite the equation. Here we can write 36y squared as 6y, and then squared both. What really happens here? What we did was rewrite the expression so that it follows the format of the difference of two squares. We can now say that the final answer is x plus 6y and x minus 6y. Do you have questions so far? Let us solve more problems. What about this? Is it the same format as the one above? Do we need to rewrite it like what we did in the previous problems? Yes, we can rewrite it such that 49 is the square of 7. This now looks the same as the format above, where x is x minus 2 and y is 7. Following the equation above, x plus y is x minus 2 plus 7, and x minus y is x minus 2 minus 7. We can now simplify the final answer as x plus 5 and x minus 9. How are you doing so far? Let's practice more. First, look at the expression and check if you can rewrite it into a format that's the same as above. Is your new expression looking like this? So we rewrite it as 3x squared minus 6y squared. Again, we follow the format above and find our solution. The answer is 3x plus 6y and 3x minus 6y. This is the final answer. Do you want some more problems? This one looks different because y is raised to the power of 4. But do not be afraid. We can still rewrite the expression so that it follows the format above. We can write 16y to the 4th as 4y squared and then squared everything. We also write 81 as the square of 9. Now this looks the same as above. Following the format of the difference of two squares, we can continue by writing 4y squared plus 9 and 4y squared minus 9. Do we now have the final answer? Unfortunately, the solution is not finished yet. That is because 4y squared minus 9 is a difference of two squares. Thus, we need to simplify it further. So we rewrite 4y squared minus 9 as to y then squared minus 3 squared. Are we done yet? We continue by simplifying further, for y squared plus 9 cannot be simplified further, so just copy it. We notice that 2y squared minus 3 squared is a difference of two squares. That means we can simplify this further. So we follow the formula above and write to y plus 3 and to y minus 3. This is now our final answer. Let us answer another problem. What about this? 3x squared minus 75y squared. This does not look like a difference of two squares. However, if we factor out 3, this becomes like this. What do you think is x squared minus 25y squared? That is right. It is a difference of two squares. Since it is a difference of two squares, we continue and simplify it further. We copy 3, then rewrite the expression inside the parentheses as x squared minus 5y squared. The next step is to follow the formula above for the difference of two squares. We copy 3. We then simplify further as x plus 5y and x minus 5y. Now this. Let us together solve this last problem. Is this a difference of two squares? If we look at the expression, we will realize that can make this a difference of two squares if we first factor out 2. Factoring out 2 makes 100 minus 9x squared a difference of two squares. Same as we did in the previous problems. We follow the formula and we rewrite 100 minus 3x squared as 10 squared minus 3x squared. We continue using the formula for the difference of two squares. We then have the factors 3, 10 plus 3x and also 10 minus 3x. This is the final ANS. Finally, try to solve these problems on your own. Pause the video first. Once you are done, proceed to the end of this video for the answers. Here are the answers. Did you get everything correct?